Hey guys, Joyful Gamer here, and today we're doing part 2 of What If Izuku Was a Jedi. And also, I was thinking of a few things, maybe. Sure, like, for example, if I decide to do a new OG character, original character for this What If, and pretty much, and I didn't have an idea for a name, and I thought maybe you guys can think of a name for this original character, a boy or a girl, and you guys can think of a name which the most liked name will be used for that original character. So pretty much, and also I will give you a shout out for you guys. So pretty much, sorry, I can't talk. Without a further ado, let's continue. And just to let you guys, just before we continue, I forgot a bit of part 1.5, but I do remember most of it. So, let's continue. Where we last left off, pretty much, Izuku was able to make his lightsaber. It's kind of like the lightsaber, a dual-wield lightsaber, which can be separated and also turned into a blaster. Pretty much, it got inspired from Ezra, one where he created a lightsaber which can also be used as a gun, and also, what was the? Wait, let me search up the game quickly. It pretty much got inspired also from the Fallen Order, which I now just searched. Pretty much the Fallen Order, how you have dual wield Jedi lightsabers, and yeah, it's kind of like that. And also it can turn into blasters, which you can pretty much dual wield. One can be a lightsaber, the other one can be a gun. Pretty much, I don't remember how long I sent off Izuku for, was it a week, or I don't remember how long specifically. Wait, let me go back to see right now. So I remember now it was a week. But, so pretty much, let's say, during that week, Izuku did go get trained by Ezra, and from the others, mostly from some, showing them, pretty much, Hera, showing how to fix something, with, if you don't have the right tools for it, just improvise, how to improvise and stuff like that, and pretty much, Zeb, teaching him how to fight and try to be unpredictable, Sabine just showing him how to be creative, and Izuku hanging out with Jason because Jason's actually the same age as Izuku. Pretty much, pretty much they're the same age, with both Izuku and Jason talking, with Izuku, actually getting to know Jason more, Jason actually asked Izuku if he can hold the lightsaber. With Izuku doesn't mind, of course. And then, instantly, Izuku is asked, I don't want to be rude, but why are you obsessed with Jedis and stuff like that? With Jason saying, it's because I heard that my dad was a Jedi Knight. And, a really high Jedi Knight is that. I don't remember what, you know what I mean? I don't know what, place he had in the Jedi Knight, but I knew he was, pretty high up there in the ranking. Yes, ranking. I don't remember what ranking he was, but I knew he was pretty high up there. Pretty much, Jason says, I don't know what ranking he was, but I heard that he's a pretty high-ranking Jedi, and I just hope I'm a Jedi also to keep my dad's legacy alive. With Izuku saying, I didn't know your dad has. With Jason saying, it's fine, don't worry, it was a long time ago, even before I met him. I hear stories about him, and how Jedi Knights are, even the dark side. And one very awesome legend of the Jedis, which is Luke Skywalker. With Izuku saying, yeah, I heard of him too from my master. Well, your dad's disciple, whatever you call it. But yeah, I heard he's a really big legend among the Jedis. With Jason saying, yeah, and pretty much him saying that he destroyed the first Death Star, but sadly, and let's just, I don't know where like the end of pretty much Star Wars Rebels lies, like in the timeline, but let's just say it's like when the second like Death Star was being created, you know? Pretty much him saying he destroyed the first one, but the second one is being created still. Well, from the plans that we heard, but I know we'll stop them and save the galaxy and try to make them stop destroying planets. And with Izuku saying, well, you have 2 Jedis now. Pretty much, Jason smiling saying, and Izuku saying, oh yeah, here, you can hold one of them. I don't want you to hold 2 of them, just in case if you burn anything. Because I actually did once by accident. Instantly, Jason just laughs saying, yeah, understandable. Pretty much, Izuku gives one of the lightsabers, one half of the lightsaber, and then Izuku tells him how to pretty much turn on the lightsaber, pretty much pressing this button. With Jason saying that, pretty much being nervous a bit, with Izuku saying, it's fine, don't worry. But just be careful. Don't let it get too close to your face. It may look beautiful, but it's very dangerous. With Jason saying, yeah, you don't gotta tell me twice. Instantly, Jason pressed the button, and then a green lightsaber appears. Jason saying, whoa. Pretty much moving it side to side and doing like the little humming noise. Like when you move the lightsaber. With Izuku saying, cool, right? Jason saying, yeah. How do you fight with this thing when he just moves it around and says, so light? Izuku says, it's pretty difficult to say, but it's just, how do I say this? Pretty much going through a thinking phase and says, it's like second nature, you can say? Pretty much looking at Jason and just answering it. Jason saying, oh. And then Sabine appears with instantly saying, you really should be careful of that. Instantly scaring Jason and pretty much throwing the lightsaber into the air. Of course, Izuku was reacted quickly and got the lightsaber and turned it off for safety reasons. Jason says, sorry. With Izuku saying, it's fine. But Sabine, you scared us half to death. Sabine just laughs saying, yeah, I know. But pretty much, Sabine tells Izuku that we have a mission, and you're gonna have to come with us, sadly. Sorry. Pretty much, this is gonna be Izuku's first mission. Pretty much, Izuku saying, what's the mission? And of course, Sabine says, we're gonna have to get some supplies for some other survivors from the attack of stormtroopers that are in the city, and we're gonna have to steal them quietly. Instantly, Izuku says, okay, and he asks Jason if he can help him. With Izuku saying, oh, and also here, throwing the lightsaber that Jason accidentally threw, says, are you sure? With Izuku saying, yeah, but don't worry, here. Instantly turns it into the gun mode. And then Izuku says, okay then, shoot. And pretty much pointing into like a can that he's pretty much holding with the force. And then Jason instantly shoots it, which a little green ball of energy appears and shoots the can. Which Jason says, what the? How did you? With Izuku saying, yeah, I kind of got inspired from my master. Jason said, cool. So you're gonna let me borrow it for this mission? Izuku saying, yeah, just in case though. Besides, I already have one. With Jason saying, yeah, understandable. But if you do need it, I will throw it towards you if you need it, okay? With Izuku saying, thanks. So pretty much they go to this planet where they're getting the supplies, let's say. It almost looks like the planet that Ezra was on, with Ezra just looking around. Sabine saying, "It reminds you of home, doesn't it?" Izuku confused saying, "What?" With Sabine saying, "You don't know, but he kinda..." And also, if you're hearing noise in the background, it's just my family. So, wait, sorry, I need to do something quickly. I'm back, guys, and where were we again? Yes, now I remember. So pretty much it's when they were doing their first mission, pretty much, getting supplies for, like, a camp. So pretty much, the mission goes, and the place kind of reminds Ezra of his home planet, where he first met the whole group. And Sabine just says it. Izuku looks at her saying, "What do you mean?" Pretty much, Sabine saying, "You didn't know, but, believe it or not, the way we met Ezra was when he pretty much messed up one of our missions when we were getting supplies for one of the camps. With Ezra looking at her saying, 'I'm sorry for that mission, okay?' With Sabine just laughing saying, 'I didn't say anything else.' With Izuku just laughing saying, 'But it's good to be able to help the other people when they need it.' And pretty much Ezra says, 'Just to make sure, do you want your face to be known?' With Izuku just shaking his head saying, 'Nope, I don't want to.' For safety reasons, of course. And pretty much, Ezra says, 'Okay, I'll be back quickly.' Pretty much running him back inside the ship. Hera saying, 'What are you doing?' And Ezra says, 'Don't worry, it'll be quick. I need something.' Instantly getting a bit of a, like, kind of like a mask. Kind of like Kakashi's mask, you can say. Izuku just puts on the mask, kind of like the way Kakashi is. And Izuku says, 'I think this could work.' Ezra says, 'Okay, and here.' Pretty much giving them like a little comms. Yes. And Hera says, 'Jason, honey, are you sure you want to go?' Which Jason says, 'Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry. I'll be careful, Mom. Don't worry. I promise. And if anything bad goes, I'll just call you, okay?' And of course Hera says, 'Okay, but be careful.' With Jason instantly saying, 'Okay.' So pretty much they go and look for the supplies. And pretty much Zeb just standing out where the loading thing is for the ship. He just says, and he sees all four of them walking off. And it kind of reminds him of the past. I forgot the Jedi that trained Ezra. I forgot his name. If you don't mind, please put it in the comments. Or I'll search it up later after this what if. So pretty much Izuku and Jason, Ezra, and Sabine all go in separate ways. Go into teams of two. Of course, Izuku goes with Ezra. With Jason goes with Sabine. And pretty much, Jason has a bit of a mask, like an old mask of Sabine's, let's say. And he got kind of like the little painting habit from Sabine. So pretty much, Sabine also has a new mask. It's not the old one that she has in Rebels, but she still painted over it. So pretty much, it's kind of like that, but they only wear it when they're about to move. Like, I don't know how to say, but you know how in games, like, you can make the mask appear, like, if you want it like that? It's kind of like that in a way. Like, they press a button and the mask appears over their heads. It's kind of like that. And pretty much, that's when they were pretty much just walking around. Izuku's stomach growls, and Ezra hears it saying, "So, you didn't have any lunch?" Izuku just pretty much puts the hand up behind his head saying, yeah, sorry, I was just too excited. With Ezra saying, understand, yeah, I can see that. I was also kind of like that when I was your age. Good times. And he remembers his master, the person that showed him the ways of the Jedi and how to use the Force. With Ezra just, his smile then turning into a bit of a frown. Izuku notices this thing, Ezra, are you okay? Instantly, Ezra just goes back into reality and then instantly says, yeah, sorry, I was kind of in deep thought, you know? Izuku says, yeah, but I'm kind of getting hungry. Instantly, Ezra says, it's fine. Pretty much, they see a little shops and, like, like little shops? Kind of that. And instantly, both Izuku and Ezra just see, and Ezra starts thinking, saying, maybe, do we need some groceries? I'll add it to the list. And Ezra says, you know what, nah, I'm not going to add it to the list, I'll just buy some. Instantly, Ezra, just starts buying some food. Izuku confused, and instantly, Sabine says, guys, we have a bit of a problem. Instantly, Ezra says, what happened? Ezra, remember the first time we met you? With Ezra saying, yeah, what of it? And instantly she says, it looks like another Mandalorian kid about the same age as Izuku and Jason did the same thing as you. Instantly, Ezra just face palms and just says, God damn it. I guess fate has other choices. Instantly, Ezra just says, tell me the location. Me and Izuku will get there quickly. Instantly, pretty much, Izuku, he left the bag. He pretty much, in a hurry, went to someone and just instantly put the bag of groceries in their hands. The person was confused and just didn't whine about it and just took the food with him. Instantly, we go to Sabine and Jason's perspective. Sabine made a little jetpack for Jason if he ever went on missions with them. So because he's an amazing pilot, so jetpacks are something that are easy for him, let's say. Pretty much just going like on rooftops, running towards the Mandalorian mysterious person. Instantly, let's say Izuku was able to get there before them. With the crate in front of them, Izuku just pretty much was able to stop the person running. Instantly, the person looks around saying, hey, get your own! Instantly trying to push Izuku off. Izuku instantly thinks, what am I supposed to do? Instantly, Ezra gets on top of the roof where they were pretty much fighting for the crate. And Ezra says, get the other crates, we'll be fine. Instantly, Sabine, and pretty much he told that to Sabine and Jason. Pretty much they did go get the other crates. Luckily, they did go and get them. Which only the person got one, which the Mandalorian person, I don't know if that's the species that Sabine was from, but I think that's what they are. I don't remember. I'm sorry if I got it wrong, but yeah. So pretty much, both Izuku and this Mandalorian person were fighting over the crate. Izuku said, do you even know what's in here? With the girl saying, no, but if it's weapons, I can sell them for goods, okay? So back off! Instantly, pretty much, the girl was pretty much about to kick Izuku, with Izuku easily dodging it. With Ezra saying, oh boy. And just using the Force to pretty much pick up the crate. With Izuku letting go of it, with the girl saying, haha, I won this back! And instantly noticing that she's floating, and she's like, how am I? And then, which this distracted her, and she accidentally, and pretty much saw this, she pretty much let go. And Izuku just looked up, but unknowingly, like pretty much unconsciously, just raised his arms up to be able to catch her. Instantly, he did catch her. And the girl, in pretty much bridal style, the girl they both looked into their eyes. Well, you can say Izuku looked into her eyes, and then instantly the girl looked into his eyes. It was like love at first sight, you can say. And pretty much the girl thinks, saying, "Whoa, he's pretty buff. He feels pretty buff." Because of course Izuku did like exercise a lot, not too much. Like he's pretty much the same as canon as like the 10-month training arc from canon, but he's actually more stronger. That is just that's how he looks from now. But he'll look more stronger later on though. Just wait. So pretty much the girl kind of blushes under the person blushes. I'm just going to say it's a girl, the Mandalorian girl, which is an original character. Yes. So pretty much she blushes under her mess and pretty much rolls off Izuku's arms, of course. And she says, bye. Instantly, Izuku says, what just happened? And then, for some reason, he just feels like something's off. And then, instantly, he just puts his hand on his side saying, sneaky mother. Instantly, that's when he notices the lightsaber was gone. Yeah. Instantly, he says, God damn it! And starts running towards her. And Ezra says, what are you doing, Izuku? With Izuku just telling him through the comm saying, the girl stole my lightsaber, damn it! With Ezra saying, oh. I don't remember everything in the first episode, but I think I remember Ezra stealing a lightsaber from his master, if I remember correctly. I don't remember completely, but I think he did. Tell me in the comments if I'm correct. At one point he did. But I digress, and we continue. Izuku pretty much chasing the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian has some moves, pretty much parkouring. Izuku just using his force jumps. Of course, doing wall jumps and wall runs. Pretty much, the girl is surprised that Izuku can keep up with her. With her saying, damn it, come on. And just looks at what she doesn't know what she stole from him. She says, well, I hope this piece of junk can give me some good amount of money. Pretty much, and she just looks back at Izuku, seeing that he's a bit pissed, and she just says, cute. Instantly, she shakes her head, thinking, what am I saying? No, he's literally gonna kill me! Pretty much trying to run faster, but Izuku, of course, is able to catch up to her. But he was close enough to be able to do force pull, and was able to force pull the Mandalorian girl into his arms. Not that way, but he was, and pretty much, he stole back the lightsaber. And pretty much, Izuku says, don't worry, I got it back. With Ezra just replying saying, good. Instantly, Izuku was gonna go run back, and that's when instantly stormtroopers appeared out of nowhere, and he says, crap. And also, let's say the Mandalorian girl was also in the way too of getting shot, so Izuku grabbed her by the arm saying, let's go. Instantly, the girl just says, what? Which pretty much Izuku pulls her arm and running. Pretty much they're running away from the stormtroopers while getting shot at. Pretty much Izuku just says, we need a bit of help here. And Sabine says, don't worry, I got your back. Instantly, Izuku sees Sabine. Instantly, the stormtrooper says, I forgot, there's like a little name, the colorful Mandalorian or something, I don't know, make a little bit of a nickname for her, like the people that, God, what is wrong with my brain today? But pretty much some stormtroopers actually know of Sabine's little nickname, let's say like the Mandalorian Rebel or something like that. Pretty much, Sabine shooting down some of the stormtroopers. There we go. For some reason, my brain is super slow today. Sorry about that. But pretty much, Izuku and everyone. Sabine. Well, Jason was already on the ship, and the ship was going, and all the crates were there, including Ezra, because it took Izuku a while to get there. And the girl was confused, saying, "What are you?" Instantly, Izuku says, "Sorry, but I need to do this." Instantly picking her up bridal style, and then instantly using a forced jump to be able to get both of them up there. And instantly, Sabine also uses her little jetpack to get up there too. Which they all do, and then they pretty much they were able to get on the ship. And then Zeb pretty much presses a button to stabilize them, let's say, and puts them down, and just says, "Well, this kind of reminded me of the old days." Izuku says, "What? What do you mean?" And then they hear a cough, like, Izuku looks down because he's still carrying the girl, bridal style, and she says, "Can you please let me go?" With Izuku saying, "Oh yeah," instantly just letting her stand up there. Which she is a bit taller than Izuku, not too much, but a bit taller. And then pretty much the girl says, "Thanks, I guess." And pretty much Sabine says, "Oh, I can't believe you did something so daring, Izuku." With Izuku just confused, saying, "What do you mean?" With pretty much Ezra also playing, saying, "Oh my god, I can't believe that you became a knight in shining armor and saved your princess." Pretty much just teasing Izuku because he carried her bridal style, you know? So pretty much Izuku says, "What do you mean? I don't know who you're talking about." Instantly just Zeb says, "You idiot. They're talking about the girl." Pretty much Izuku says, "What?" Then pretty much looks to his left, seeing the Mandalorian girl with the same armor, but pretty much messed up Mandalorian armor. Pretty much Sabine says, "Wait, are you a Mandalorian?" With the girl saying, I don't know what they are, but I only know that my parents left these things behind." With Sabine saying, "So you probably are a Mandalorian. Or part. I don't know, maybe." But pretty much, and pretty much says, "Well, sorry about this." And the girl says, "What?" Instantly, the Sabine knocks her out. With Izuku saying, "What the hell was that for?" Pretty much Sabine saying, "Well, we're thinking of what we should do with her." Instantly, Ezra says, the good old days." Sabine just says, "Oh, right. This is how we met you." What a coincidence. What, do you want to train her too? With Ezra saying, "Well, if she becomes a Jedi, sure, I can train her, but who knows?" Pretty much, and then Ezra just thinking, what if she's like me when I was in my past? Pretty much him being an orphan and had to survive alone and also can only rely on himself. Pretty much, and then the Mandalorian girl wakes up and says, "Ow, that hurts." Pretty much, and then she felt her face saying, "What? Where's my helmet?" Instantly, pretty much says, "Where's my helmet?" Instantly, when she wakes up, she pretty much stands up really quickly and accidentally hits her head, saying, "Ow!" You guys know, like, the little cell in the ship where they kept Ezra there to figure out what to do with him. They're pretty much doing the same thing for the Mandalorian girl. And pretty much, and by the way, just to let you know, I don't remember what age I left this in. I'll try to remember after this what if, so let's just say for now it's 14 years old. Let's just say that. So pretty much, we continue. So, Izuku and Ezra were just sitting there. Pretty much Izuku was just meditating, not knowing what to do, so he's just out of the conversation. Everyone else is arguing of that they should be that the Mandalorian girl should accompany them, with Zeb saying that he doesn't want to repeat the same thing because the girl might be like a nuisance, like might be annoying and act like Ezra. Instantly, Ezra says, "What? I have an idea. Why after this whole week ends, why don't I take the girl with me and also go back to Earth and just train her there for a bit." Pretty much, him being her guardian is what he's trying to say. And Sabine saying, "Are you sure of doing this?" And of course, I forgot to tell you this, but both Sabine and Ezra decided to date because they have feelings for each other, and I ship both Sabine and Ezra, and you cannot take that away from me. So pretty much, they're dating, which Sabine says that she would be happy to be a mother figure, but she doesn't know if she's ready. With Ezra saying that of course she's ready. Besides, they fought a lot throughout their years. They've pretty much fought a lot of things. Pretty much him saying that this is like same thing, but also different at the same time. With Sabine saying, "Yeah, probably." The girl hearing this, saying, "Wait, are two people thinking of maybe adopting me?" And then she just goes back into hearing this, with pretty much Zeb saying, "Fine, okay, she's your problem, not mine. So after this week, you're gonna be able to do whatever you want. Bye. Have a great day. I'm going back to bed." Pretty much Chopper just annoyed also. Pretty much zaps Ezra. Ezra says, "Damn it, Chopper, really?" And he just beeps and boops like angrily, like little button noises angrily. With Hera saying, "That's a good choice because she reminds me of both you and..." I don't remember the name of Jason's father. Please put it in the comments. And pretty much Izuku was going to Ezra saying, "Ezra, I have a bit of a question." With Ezra saying, "Yeah, what's up?" And he asked, "I was wondering, why don't you train Jason also in how to fight as a Jedi?" With Ezra saying, "Sure, I can just teach him some of the techniques I was taught. I don't mind." With Jason hearing this saying, wait, are you sure? I don't want to be bothered, but with Ezra saying, "It's fine. Besides, I bet your father would have wanted you to learn how to fight like a Jedi. Even if you're not one with the Force, he still would have wanted you to learn how." With Jason saying, "Thank you. You don't have to." With Ezra saying, "It's fine. He took me in like he took me in, and he was like a dad to me too. So, I wouldn't mind teaching you. Besides, we're practically like brothers." Pretty much Ezra just smiles. And Hera, Hera says, just thinks saying, "He's gonna be just like you when he learns how to use the Force." But pretty much Jason thinks he doesn't have the Force, but unbeknownst to him, he actually does. It's just that Hera has never told him, because when Jason tries to make it look like he was trying to do the Force, every time he does like a little outburst, his eyes are closed and he thinks that he's failing. But in reality, like other things are affected. Like in another room, things start floating. But Hera told everyone else to keep it a secret because she wants to keep her son safe and doesn't want her son to be in trouble. You know how like mothers are, right? So pretty much she wants to protect her son. But then knowing this, that he's gonna be trained, he might even get in danger. She doesn't know how to feel because she doesn't want to lose her son too, like she did to her husband. Sadly, you guys know how he died. So pretty much, but she just sees Jason smiling and happy and jumping around. Instantly, she went up to Ezra saying, "Ezra, may I talk to you in private?" With Ezra saying, "Oh yeah, sure, Hera. What's up?" Pretty much following Hera into the another room, into her room, with Ezra saying, "What's up? Do you need anything?" Instantly, Hera says, "Yes, but I need to tell you something. It's about Jason." Pretty much, Ezra saying, "What about him?" With her saying that her son can actually use the Force. With Ezra shocked, he actually, but why didn't you? With Hera saying, "I have my personal reasons." Looking down, and then just Ezra says, "Oh, I understand. Don't worry, it'll be fine. I will take slow steps." And then instantly, Hera goes into a little cabinet, and then she rummages through the little cabinet, and takes out 2 pieces of something. With Ezra saying, "Wait, is that?" Hera saying, "Yes, I was thinking maybe giving this to him when he turns 16. But since he's going to be trained by you, I was thinking maybe giving this to him when he, passes, you could say." With Ezra saying, "Isn't this his dad's lightsaber?" Hera saying, "Yeah, he gave it to me before anything else happened. It's an old one, and it doesn't work anymore, but I was thinking of giving it to him since it's like an homage to him of his father, so he can remember him by, Ezra saying, "Yeah, maybe I should give it to him right now." Well, it doesn't work, but with Hera saying, "No, until he finishes being taught, With Ezra saying, "Yes, I understand, but it might take years, Hera." With Hera saying, "I understand." With Ezra saying, "But don't worry, I will give it to him. Not now, not tomorrow, but someday. But first, we're gonna need a place I need a place to help them learn how to train. Let's say there's like a desert planet that Urza shows Jason and Izuku how to train. And and pretty much, of course, the original character that I thought of. By the way, you're gonna have to think of. You guys can you guys think of a name for her? And if you with the one with the most likes will be the name of this character. So I hope you guys enjoy that, like that little segment for that. For you guys can let your creativity out, but it has to be appropriate. But I digress. Pretty much, the original character goes and follows Ezra, and pretty much, the girl says, "How can you trust me?" Ezra, confusing. "What do you mean?" Her saying, "How would you know if I didn't just run away from you?" With Ezra simply saying, "Well, if you did, you would probably die here." With her saying, "What?" She looks around. She focuses on her surrounding, and she sees it's like a desert area, and she says, "Oh, okay." Pretty much not having any other choice but to follow them. Pretty much, Ezra teaches both Izuku and Jason how to fight, with the original character just looking at them, bored out of her mind, and pretty much just doesn't know what to do, so just sees them how to fight. Izuku, of course, just gives his lightsabers to Ezra. With the girl seeing this, she kind of got curious of what they were, so pretty much Izuku is trying to meditate. He's just meditating. With Jason, doesn't know what to do, but he's just meditating as well. Pretty much being taught what to do. The same thing as what Ezra taught Izuku in a young age. And a sound distracted them. With pretty much Izuku hearing like a little lightsaber like turning on. Pretty much Izuku turns to his left and sees the original character just playing with it and just looking at it. Izuku just stands up and says, "Be careful with that." Pretty much turning off the lightsaber, with her saying, "Why?" With Izuku saying, do you not know what lightsabers are?" And the girl saying, "Yes, but I want to know what makes them tick. Like, what makes them work?" Izuku says, "Oh, simple. Pretty much, disassembling parts of the lightsaber, and then just says, and shows her the little cracked crystal, that like a piece of a crystal." And Izuku saying, "Oh, it's this lightsaber. It's this crystal. It's what makes the lightsaber work because of this. But there's some parts that you need to make it all work also." Instantly, the girl says, "Ooh," just in awe, seeing the crystal of how pretty, and shocked that something so small can make something so powerful. And she asked, "How do you get it?" With Izuku saying, "Well, you have to be trained as a Jedi, and only Jedis can get it. Yeah, if they finish their test." I don't remember I think the test is about like fear, like facing your fears. So I'm just gonna go with that like little thing. I'm just gonna go with it, okay? Pretty much Izuku explaining to her that it's mostly that you have to face your fears, and if you're able to do it correctly, you get this. Well, mine got broken, split into two, so I kinda got creative and created these two. Pretty much pulling up the two lightsabers, and then making it and switching it into pistol mode. And the original character has it on. She says, "Oh, I want to learn how to be a Jedi." With Izuku kind of saying, "Yeah, you don't just learn. You have to be." It's kind of like I don't know the lore of how you're chosen by the Force, but I'm just gonna say that you're chosen by the Force. Like the Force chooses you, and you don't choose it. It chooses, like, you don't beg for it. It just chooses you. You know what I'm trying to say, right? I don't know like all of the history and like the lore, so this is the best I know. This is the best I can do. So I'm very sorry if I trigger you with this. Pretty much the girl being told of the history of Jedis, and also kind of like the first and the battle, and even the legend of Anakin Skywalker and Luke Skywalker. But for Anakin's story, they thought pretty much the story ended out as that he died because he turned to the dark side. Pretty much, they don't know that he's Darth Vader. Ugh, can't talk. Darth Vader. There. They don't know that he's Darth Vader, and he was pretty much, pretty much they don't know he's Darth Vader, and they all think he died. But they know pretty much the legend of Luke Skywalker did go beyond the stars. Pretty much the Mandalorian surprise with Izuku. Remember saying, "Oh, Master, if I'm correct, weren't there used to be a Mandalorian Jedi, the first Mandalorian Jedi?" With Ezra saying, "Oh yeah, there used to be one, but they don't exist. Well, there was only one every generation, but we don't know if it's possible. We don't know who it is, or even if it's a real. It's only a legend, but there's actually a saber created for the Mandalorian from the Jedi Order as a peace treaty." Instantly, the Mandalorian girl took an interest to this, saying, "What? Really? There used to be Mandalorian Jedis?" Well, and I don't know like the whole story. I'm just making most of it up. I only know there used to be like a Mandalorian Jedi. That's the only thing I know. But pretty much we continue with Ezra saying, "Yeah, there used to be a Mandalorian Jedi, but he passed away, and we don't know where the Mandalorian lightsaber is anymore. So we're just gonna have to look for it, and it's not, even if we find it, it's not gonna be easy. with the girl saying, why so? And he says, well, it's a treasure for the Mandalorians. So, if you find it, well, it's gonna be difficult because people are gonna fight you for the for the lightsaber. With the girl instantly backing up saying, nope, I'm not fighting other people for something that as small as that. With Ezra saying, just laughing, saying, it's fine. As long as you don't look for any trouble, you'll be fine. Instantly, let's skip after the training and let's skip like a week past. Pretty much, Izuku, Jason, and the Mandalorian girl get to know each other. And the last day, Ezra is pretty much telling Izuku that he's finally gonna go back home. How does it feel after being away for a week? Izuku says, it feels weird. It's like I never left, really. It's like in a positive way, though. But pretty much, as we're saying, yeah, it is weird. But don't worry, it'll be fine. And pretty much, the Mandalorian girl starts looking at Izuku when he starts laughing, and she just starts to blush. Because after knowing Izuku, that he has like this, he acts pretty cold when he doesn't trust people. It's mostly due to some missions, mostly due to some planets that he went to. So pretty much he pretty much got tricked, betrayed, or like ratted out from other aliens from like different planets because he thought he can trust them. So pretty much he had a cold demeanor every time he met someone new that he didn't know if he can trust or not. So pretty much, but he's a really nice person. Like under all that like mask, he's a really nice person. He's a really kind and nice person. And that's what the Mandalorian girl got interested in him. Instantly, she says, when she saw Izuku smiling and laughing, she just thought, cute. Instantly, she just kind of, like, when she thought it carefully, she just heard herself think that. She says, what am I saying? She pretty much got embarrassed and pretty much just ran off saying, I'm just gonna go to my room. I'm kind of tired. Night. Pretty much going to her room with Izuku saying, it's a bit early, but being a bit dense. With Sabine, of course, seeing the original character running off into a room. With the girl just jumping into her bed saying, oh my god, how can I think that way? I'm so embarrassed. And also throughout this week, Sabine and Ezra actually did slowly but surely did get to look like parent figures to this Mandalorian girl. And also Izuku did talk about his world, his planet, and pretty much how it is and how it works. And pretty much everyone did get intrigued and curious about it. Pretty much Jason and the Mandalorian girl. But pretty much remembering of how, and pretty much the Mandalorian girl seeing how excited Izuku, pretty much how happy Izuku was talking about his home and his family, pretty much she just can't stop thinking about how happy he looks and how when he looks serious, he looks like how she thinks he looks handsome and how awesome he is. She just can't stop thinking about him, which kind of makes her embarrassed and stuff like that. And then she hears a knock and she just says, come in, pretty much hiding her face in the pillow. With Sabine saying, so, you have a little crush on Izuku, don't you? Pretty much, Sabine pretty much talking to the Mandalorian girl. And pretty much, Of course, she just, and the Mandalorian girl says, no, I don't know what you're talking about. No, I don't have one. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Pretty much just straight up trying to say that she denying it. Sabine saying, I know that look. With her saying, what look are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. Pretty much being embarrassed and blushing. With Sabine saying, it's easier for you to accept your feelings. With the girl kind of saying, I don't know what feelings you're talking about. With Sabine being serious this time, saying, I don't know what you're scared of, but if you have feelings for Izuku, it's fine. It's normal. Besides, that's how Ezra looked at me when we were younger. Pretty much catching the Mandalorian girl off guard. She says, what? Ezra, he looked at you like that too? Instantly, she says, oh, so you're admitting you have feelings for him. Instantly, she just turns bright red and she says, just pouts and says, what if I do? With Sabine saying, just tell him your feelings. With the girl saying, but I'm scared. What if he doesn't accept for who I am? And Sabine just puts her shoulder in her saying, just build up the courage. Whenever you do, just tell him up front, okay? With the girl, pretty much Sabine just ending it there, a little small talk there. And the girl just thinks about it. That's when they get to their planet with Ezra saying, with Izuku saying goodbye to Ezra, and Ezra saying, what are you talking about? I'm staying with you, just in case. With Izuku saying, what do you mean? With Ezra saying, your training is not complete, so I was thinking maybe to stay for a couple of days, you know? Or maybe a few months, who knows? Pretty much, Izuku hearing this saying, oh okay, I think you should call my parents though first. And that's when the Sabine says that she'll live with Ezra too, and someone wants to also see this planet of yours, which goes with the little Mandalorian girl. So pretty much, they land on Izuku's planet with the parents waiting there. Of course, Izuku walks out with Ezra, Sabine, and the Mandalorian girl. With Jason saying, so Ezra, when you come back, you're gonna keep training me? Ezra just says, yeah, of course. Or if you have any time, you can come visit us anytime. With Jason saying, I will, thanks. And Izuku, take care, okay? If you need anything, here. Pretty much, Jason giving, like, a walkie-talkie to Izuku. But not just to Izuku, he gave it to the other three. Pretty much, Izuku saying, what's the walkie-talkie for? With, Jason saying, it's a special walkie-talkie. We can contact each other if we need help or anything. Just in case, you know? With Izuku saying, I think it will work, thanks. And pretty much they do like a little, they just shake hands and do like a little fist bump. And then hug each other saying, take care, see you later, okay? With Jason replying to Izuku saying, you too, take care. Pretty much Jason saying goodbye to the other four. And then pretty much Hisashi asking Izuku of what has he been through. And who's the girl? Because they never met her. With Urza saying that this is their daughter. With pretty much the girl taking off her helmet saying, hello. Pretty much being nervous on meeting Izuku's parents for the first time. With Hisashi and Inko saying, we didn't know you were a father. Sorry, wait, I need to do something real quick. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry, I was saying happy birthday to my grandmother. But I digress. We can continue right now. So, pretty much, where were we? Yes. This is when my original character, original Mandalorian character, she met Izuku's parents for the first time. and pretty much they're pretty much of course the parents of Izuku know, well, they're told that she doesn't know, she's pretty much adopted. Pretty much Ezra and Sabine told them that she's adopted, of course, and pretty much they're okay with it, and they asked if they can help him, if they can help them pretty much with, of course, the parents are helping Ezra and Sabine because Ezra actually helped Hisashi's son become pretty much became a Jedi. And so pretty much like a few, like let's say about, pretty much I was thinking maybe just leaving Izuku at 14 because I really don't remember the age where I left him in part 1. But let's just say for this pretty much part 2, you guys might say, why are you switching it? Let's just say it for pretty much for plot. Yes, for plot. So pretty much a year passed, which Izuku is actually in school. Pretty much he still is not sort of friends with, he still knows Bakugo, but he's not like in the friends with Bakugo. But yeah, and pretty much there's people that are eyeing the Mandalorian girl. She's feeling a bit uncomfortable, mostly because of the stairs, because a lot of them are actually, because let's just say a lot of the high schoolers are pretty much perverts. Well, the middle schoolers, you can say, pretty much are eyeing at the Mandalorian girl. Because she looks extremely beautiful, gorgeous, like out of this world, pun intended. But yeah, she's also starting to get used to this. And Sabine and Ezra are actually trying to become heroes. Right now they have regular jobs. They use their quote-unquote quirks to be able to get money and pay for a room so they can live there. But that's where I'm going to leave it off for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this what if. Tell me if I should change anything, like little anything, but take care, have a good day, have a good night, good afternoon, wherever you are. Take care, goodbye, take care, bye.